So right now, I'm going to hit the play button. And now, transport. So we can also edit the transport section. I can hit record. I can any one of these transports. So right here, I only have the ability to just do transport. I'll press enter, and we can change the control. That means these buttons, which are the back, forward, stop, play, and record buttons in my transport section. I can just change the MMC, which is the MIDI machine control, which you can see there. I can do MIDI, MMC, and MIDI, or this control chain. See this? In this case, I'm doing MMC control. I can also do MIDI. Put a MIDI cable to this and send MIDI data out rather than using MMC. And we can change that. Once I change the one I want to use, I press edit and it's in there. Now we've done the transport, we did the knobs, the pads, we did the time division, the tap tempo, no repeat, the faders, and these little buttons, S1 buttons, and S2 through S8. They can be changed also, as you can see here. I can press these buttons and change them, see? So, I can select what information is going out from here, to toggle back and forth. Once I do select it, that's it. I can go to my second button and changes there, 21 still, see that? So it's telling me the channel these things are being sent out on. There's 22, that's for 3. I'm going to S4 now. It's S4, that's 24. So I can change the parameters on my S buttons as well. The only thing we can't change are the bank buttons and the buttons we maneuver around with, our preset buttons, our edit, the global, the full level, the 16 levels, the program change button, the left and right buttons, but everything else we can change the parameter, including the foot switch. If you got a foot switch in, you can also change the parameters of that or an expressive pedal. Now we're here in Reasons, and we're in a Reasons preset. And what I want to do next is I want to talk about how to change and affect the pad parameters. Okay, now I'm going to press edit. Once I press edit, you'll see it says P1. That's pad 1. Now I've got my MPD32 plugged into my computer, of course, with USB cable, and I'm using Reasons. I selected one module. And here I have note, and here we have program change. So we can do some changes to the note and the program change. Now we can change the data that's sent out. And I go here, I go to note, and here in note, as you can see, we can affect the MIDI channel number, the note itself, the momentary toggle, and the CPR, and of course the PP. Let me put this over here. It's called the PPR. Now press this in, and here in program change, I'll just press enter here. In program change, we can affect the program, the bank M, and the bank L, and of course my MIDI channel. Okay, now I want to talk more about note. So I press enter, and here we are on note. Let's enter again, actually. I'll put pad number 16. So I can affect that pad. Enter again, I can hit pad number 12. Enter, I can affect that pad. So let's need to just actually hit the pad you want to edit, press enter, and right there. Now the first program I can edit is the MIDI channel field. Now this field sets the MIDI port and the channel which the pad will use to transmit messages. Now you can assign pads to one or more MIDI ports like A or B, and to 1 to 16 MIDI channels in each port. So we can have 1 through 16 in A and 1 through 16 in B. And obviously I can turn the data wheel here, this value knob, and you can see it happen right there. Okay. Now, my next field here is for note. Now I can hit this note. Now this is triggering a module I've set up in Reasons. And that module is for our Feezer keyboard sound. Now it's playing this note, which is 51, key 51. If I had a keys on the keyboard, it'd be the 51st key. If I turn this up here, that's 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 53, and the original note I have there. So we can change the note that pad would transmit the data to. Okay, it's going to say I'm going to play this note or that note. And that's how we can change that note. We can go up or down, obviously. Once you like it, of course, you can press enter, and we're in. And that's our note field.